What is up, haters? It's Henker here from Functional Bodyworks. Get fit, get functional. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to prepare yourself for the warrior race. Alright, I've done countless videos about this already. I'm going to be doing my next one this Sunday. Right, so it's coming up. It's a 5k run, so I've decided to build myself up from 5ks. In November, I'm going to do 10ks, and then obviously, depending on how fit I get, maybe I'll do actually the 15 to 18k at the end of November. Alright, so anyways, getting into the video, I want to say the first thing you need to prioritize is your diet. Right, if that's not in check, make sure that you consult a personal trainer that has a nutritional background. Like myself, I've got a background in sports nutrition, so that helped to benefit me to make sure that my training is on point, to make sure that the nutrition before I train and after I train is on point as well. It's very important for recovery, and it's very important to ensure that you don't go into your session hungry, you don't go into your session without energy, right? So that's priority number one, is make sure your diet is in check before you attempt to, if you want to really compete with it, if you really want to be serious about it like I am, make sure that that's on check, on point. So the next thing I want to talk about is obviously make sure your water, right? That kind of goes hand in hand with the diet, but make sure that the water you're consuming, especially before the race, should be at least 500 milliliters before you go onto your competition, right? Normally works pretty much the exact same for any type of competition, CrossFit, whether it's running, anything like that. Make sure that you get enough water before the time. There's a calculation that you can do in order to check what your the water intake that you need 4 hours before your event. Right, you don't need to drink 2 liters or anything like that crazy. For me, it's around 475, so I just say 500. I just drink 500 just in case. Right, ensure you're hydrated, you won't get cramps. Right. Third thing I want to make sure, guys, is prioritize your body. So make sure you're focusing on the key areas that need a little bit of work. If you got a little bit of injuries, like for myself, I had a bit of an injury on my 2 feet, right? First the 1 foot after the first warrior race, and then the other side, but it was the same tendons. So obviously there was a weakness somewhere. Went to a physiotherapist, he did a little bit of dry needling on my left glute. Turns out that was the problem, right? So the weakness was in my left glute. I've had this lower back issue for a while now, and I haven't sorted it out. Once I went to the physio, he told me, yeah, well, that's your problem. Someone at Bio, someone told me, wasn't really from a trusted source. He told me that it was from my glute. I didn't believe him. But yeah, the guy said, yeah, strengthen your glutes. My right glute is weak, but my left glute is much weaker. So he gave me a bunch of glute strengthening exercises. I'm going to go back to him tomorrow. I'm going to do a re-evaluation just to make sure everything is 100%. He's going to have a look at my shoulder. You see, guys, from training over the years, this is the 4th year that I'm going in, that I'm training. You get these injuries just from doing these particular movements. Even though you might be thinking you're doing it in the correct form, one day you do it a little bit too heavy, or you don't have enough energy, or you didn't warm up properly, and then you just go into an injury. All right. So, guys, that's basically the 3 things I want you to focus on for now, for this 5K. Make sure your body, all the 3 things that I've been focusing on, I've been thinking about warrior a lot for these past 2 weeks, and I've been really making sure that I'm sleeping, and just thinking about warrior the whole time. Make sure that you become obsessed with the thing that you want to win with, right? The thing you want to beat. You need to be obsessed with it. If you don't get obsessed with it, then the chances of you winning is very slim. Alright, guys, prioritize those 3 things and you'll do alright in your first race. Check you guys later.